Welcome to Threats Manager Studio piece by piece. I'm Simone Curzi and I'm very happy to show you my tool Threats Manager Studio and in particular how to install it. So let's go without further delay to my website threatsmanager.com, from which you can download the Threats Manager Studio. And then let's click on the Downloads tab. Now you can see here, first of all, that there is this download button. So let's download the file. Okay, that's downloaded. Now, first thing that we need to do is to check this hash. So we can open PowerShell, go to the downloads folder. It's OneDrive, no, download, no, folder, then get file hash. The file is okay, and we want. Okay, so we can check that it's exactly the same hash, so the file is correct. Now we can go to the folder and we can install it. You see here the license, and then if you agree with the license, click I agree with the license terms and conditions and simply click install. Accept, and it's starting the installation, and after a short while the installation successfully completes. Okay, perfect. So after you have done this, you shall download and install also the extensions. So you see here we have 3 extensions. Let's download and install all of them. Threat modeling, and the last, the quality. Okay, now we needed to do the same check. Okay, we have all the files, so get we can extend file hash, we can do on all files. Okay, so now auto threat gen 5D E0, it's okay. Next one, MS TMT is the one for 16956, and the last one, it's this one, quality. So it's the same. So we are now sure that all of those are the same. We can close PowerShell, and finally we can install all those libraries. Please accept all the defaults. Do not change folders. Okay, perfect. So everything has been installed, and now we can start Threats Manager Studio. And being the first time I've installed it, I have the installation wizard. With the installation wizard, I can essentially configure Threats Manager Studio automatically in a very fast way. For example, I have here the first step, which is related to the extension configuration. Leaving like that, it allows to automatically identify where the extensions have been installed. Extensions are those MSIs that I've already downloaded. So please leave that checked and click next. Execution mode. There are various execution modes. Simplified is the best typically for people who start using Threats Manager Studio and that simply wanted to create new threat models. Expert is instead expands over that by adding functionalities, for instance, to work with templates, not simply importing, but really creating templates. Then we have Pioneer, which introduces a very advanced functionalities, and the most advanced functionalities that will be developed will be installed here. And going below, management, it contains simplified functions, essentially do not allow to create threat models, but do allow to open them and to perform activities like DevOps operations. Business is even less. Most functions are hidden, and it simply gives an overview about the risks and allows to get a view of the overall threat model at a very, very high level, simplified way. So those are the views, and essentially the idea is that the lowest one, which is the business, essentially contains less feature, and management contains the same features plus others, simplified other features, and so on and so forth. There are some differences in some cases. We may have functionalities that are enabled for a specific level, but in this moment, essentially, this is the idea. Each level grows increments. Essentially, it's bigger than the previous one. So let's leave simplified, which will be the typical choice for people who are just starting. Next. And now there is Smart Save. Smart Save is a way to allow you to save your files automatically while you work. So periodically, every 3 minutes, every 10 minutes, you will have Threat Manager Studio saving the threat model for you if you have had any change in the while. So there are various configurations. No smart save at all, so no saves. You control when to save. Low frequency, a save every 10 minutes, and maintain 3 saves. So you have essentially the last 30 minutes saved, and you have the previous 10 minutes and so on and so forth. So this is essentially the low frequency. High frequency every 3 minutes, so you will lose, if anything happens, only 3 minutes of work at worst. So let's leave high frequency, and that's it. Initialization is done. And now the Threats Manager Studio is open, and you can see here all the various functionalities. Some of those functionalities, like those 2 buttons in the Analyze Threat Events, come from the extensions that you have just installed. Others are already present, like the roadmap. This will be a functionality included with the original, with the main distribution, the exe file. So we can go to File, we can go to Options, and we can see the configuration. This is the main configuration page. And here you have everything you see that has been automatically installed. So this was installed as a result of the first option that you have set, automatic extension configuration. You will find in the documentation, in particular, if you go to Learning, and then Introductory Topics, and then Start Here, and then Install and Configure, you will find the same information we have said here with all the different details. Then if you want to have additional information on the extension configuration, which is this page, you go to extension configuration and then you have all those details. Then there is the execution mode, which is simplified. We have seen this allows you to change at any moment. Again, in the documentation, in start here, execution mode, you have the same details. Now, all the configuration that you see in this page to be applied require you to restart the tool. So if, for example, I wanted to work as an expert, I needed to click OK to close the tool, and then I can open it again. And here it is. So now, for example, if I go to Analyze, I see that I have an additional button, this Auto Gen Rules, which was not present earlier, because this is only for those who work with the templates and therefore only for the experts. So let's return to the options. Other configuration is represented by the Smart Save, and here you have a more granular possibility to change the number of saves to maintain and the save frequency. What we had previously as a starting point here can be more granularly configured. And other settings, you see the dictionary you can change, and you can disable telemetry. So when really, this was not the first time, of course, I installed the tool. So you haven't seen the message that is shown when you when you start, which is related to telemetry. But in any case, you can return here and you can click disable telemetry. This requires restart. So let's do that. When we disable telemetry, essentially we have the tool starting in a way that doesn't communicate with the servers. There are a couple of exceptions that I'm going to show you in a moment, but essentially the telemetry is disabled. So when I return here and I go to options, first it is all orange. This is just to show you that telemetry is disabled. But if I want, I can re-enable then at any moment the telemetry. So I needed to click here, and at that point the consent required form is shown. So you can at this point decide, essentially, look at what is saved in telemetry and decide if you want to accept the telemetry or not. Let's accept the telemetry, and now if we restart, of course, everything will return as with the initial configuration, and here it is, in fact. What is the difference with the telemetry? What is essentially still communicated even if we are working without telemetry? And this is the help. This part is integrated help. So if you click on learning and then interactive, you see the integrated help from the site. So you can get the same information that are present in the site and detailed. So what essentially the tool does is to load from a site a file describing these those elements, because it dynamically loads the set of information that you can show. So this is the only thing that is not controlled by telemetry. And that's it for now. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please click like it. And again, thank you, and I hope to see you soon.